We stepped out of the office quickly to get something when my girl's Sanda gave way. One of those tiny mishaps that feels bigger than it is. We spotted a cobbler and waved him over. He checked the damage and charged her about 200 naira, which to me isn't bad. But my girl, she said 15 naira. Now, normally, I didn't negotiate for yeah, but something about that moment just didn't sit right with me. 15 naira for a man under the sun with a wooden box strapped to his shoulder, carrying all the tools of his trade in 2025. Is 200 naira really too much? Like, these guys also buy products at inflated prices. They have families too, bro. Anyway, he didn't argue. He simply walked away. Then my girl called him Barawo. Legit, guys. Like, I froze. Thank God say this guy no yeah, because now a guy. I sure say no be wait they talk now for the talk. This guy trying to earn honestly with his hands, standing in the heat, working hard for his money. It may not be everything, but my dear, is definitely not a thief. My darling, not even close. Consumers do this a lot. We meet a price we can't afford or aren't willing to pay, and suddenly the business owner is wicked, or in quotes greedy, or a thief. But sometimes you are just not the customer they had in mind, and that's okay.
Guess what? You'll find someone else offering the same service at a price that works for you, maybe even better quality save. But that still doesn't make the first person wrong for knowing their worth. It's not theft, it's value. And they have the right to place a price on it. Ask a mess. Why am I even going too far? Ask Labubu. Dear entrepreneurs, know your audience, okay? If your product is premium, ask yourself, do you have access to the 1% of the 1%? Because the people who can afford luxury, they want to feel like they are buying something not everyone can have, and that's the point. Don't flood the market. Make it exclusive. Massage egos. People love that. I'm sure you yourself do. But also deliver perfection, okay? You are charging a lot of money, so no excuses. Your pricing demands excellence from your product to your packaging. Even the smallest detail counts, okay? You can't say your premium and your zip is crooked, or your luxury wig came with the wrong lace. That's how trust breaks, okay? And just like that, the cobbler didn't shout or argue. He simply smiled and went back to work. He knew his skill had value and wasn't about to beg anyone to say it. And honestly, that's how we should be too, with our craft, our time, and our talent. Because the moment you start accepting less, people will keep offering you less. So when you name your price, you stand on it. When you say your value, you own it. And when you deliver, you back it up like the product you are, okay? Everybody must collect. I mean, I'm a consumer too, and I meet prices that I can't afford every other day. What do? I move on. I look for another vendor. If I can negotiate, I negotiate. If they accept, then good, we have a deal. If they don't, look for another person. Anyways, hi, my name is Oluwatimile, and welcome to another episode of WEAVER'S brought to you by WEAVER'S Quill, a creative agency driven by the beauty of storytelling and the science of brand reputation. Already Kamlara Sha, because why am I just introducing myself? Anyways, if you are new here, I'm so glad you stopped by. This part is there to my normally I'd introduce myself at the beginning. But if you've been working with me, especially my dear ones, we've been showing love on YouTube and Spotify. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for the support every single time. Okay, I don't take it for granted. Thank you. Please always remember to drop a comment and also subscribe if you're on Spotify, follow, and do all that good stuff. Engage with me on other social media platforms as well. Until next time, keep owning your value and remember every small moment can carry a big lesson. Thank you.